We have some good videos to post on social media celebrating 500 videos on my YouTube channel. I hit my goal last week, 500 videos. I've been making a lot of content over the last 10 plus years, posting it out on all the social media platforms, on Facebook and Instagram, Pinterest, and X, all the social media platforms. I send videos out, around the world. So like, subscribe, share. I create my content because immortal virtual being living online forever after putting the casket forever. To make the world a better place, personal development content, how to become better spiritually, intellectually, physically, studying that. For 10 plus years, I started off with Think and Grow Rich and Your Wish is Your Command, The Strangest Secret, and then grew from there. But there's a lot of good material, and I recommend getting into the material to have the right, proper mindset to overcome challenges and obstacles in life. And that's what these videos are about. Hopefully, these messages will help us express the way we feel so we can become happier people, live better lives. When life feels impossible, how to keep going anyway. A masterpiece guide to strength, faith, and the unbreakable human spirit. The moment many people face but few talk about. There comes a moment in life when everything feels heavier than it should. Loss, loneliness, financial stress, uncertainty. People who treat us unfairly. Dreams that feel far away. Sometimes we lose parents. Sometimes we lose friends. Sometimes we lose pets that were family. And in those moments, the mind asks the deepest question of existence. How to keep going when everything feels impossible. This question has been asked by every generation in human history. Yet the greatest truth discovered by psychology, neuroscience, philosophy, faith traditions around the world is this: human strength is far stronger than the circumstances surrounding it. The science of resilience, why humans can rise again. Modern neuroscience shows that the brain has a powerful ability called neuroplasticity. This means your brain can literally rewire itself after trauma, loss, and hardship. Studies from fields like positive psychology, behavioral science, cognitive neuroscience reveal something remarkable. People who face the greatest challenges often develop the deepest resilience, wisdom, and strength. Not because suffering is good, but because growth happens when the mind chooses purpose over despair. Your brain begins to release powerful chemicals when you focus on meaning, forward movement. Dopamine, motivation, progress. Serotonin, emotional stability. Oxytocin, connection and love. Endorphins, resilience against stress. Isn't it amazing how our brains are the most powerful tools on the planet. One of my favorite series is Your Wish is Your Command with Kevin Trudeau. With unlimited potential, it can become stronger like a muscle. Look at all the latest tablets and medications, all about memory and focus, and you can look it up. Scientific evidence of pictures of a weak and a strong, the same brain, a weak brain and a strong brain. Exercise it just like your body and make it stronger. literally take back control of your mind, body, your life, overcome obstacles and challenges that seem impossible. That's what I love most about personal development. They teach you how to have the proper mindset, focus, to overcome every obstacle. We're not just dealing with life, and it's a spiritual battle, spiritual warfare. A lot of it's out of our control. Different realms of reality, good versus evil, white magic versus black magic. A lot of innocent people are caught up in the middle. And, is it fair? Fair, it was fair. It's not fair. It's a debate for another issue today. Another topic. Personal development teaches information, best information from around the world, all collaborating, taught in thousands of different ways, but with the same basic principles. Basically, if you boil it down to the least common denominators, but it branches out into multiple topics, which helps you overcome attacks from the enemy daily, multiple attacks on every level, mentally, spiritually, physically, and it teaches you how to overcome. There's a lot of scientific experiments and studies, so yeah, definitely check that out when you have time. Some of my favorite ones you can look at in the description of my videos. I always have links and descriptions of the best of the best from around the world. Information that I've studied goes back, a lot of it's in the Bible, and goes back in books, history, secret societies. They teach this. They used to teach it through books and gatherings, groups. It's secret information that's leaking out online to the public, awakening everyone. So the top three main organizations that I like to refer, that are my favorite, is the Carnegie Corporation, Nightingale Conant, and the Proctor Gallagher Institute. Those three are at the pinnacle of all this teaching and knowledge. Live our best lives on this planet, on the short time we have here. How to teach others how to live their best lives to make the world a better place for everyone. These biological systems exist for one reason. Human beings were designed to survive, adapt, and rise again. Yeah, and one of my favorites too, I want to recommend for everyone is the 432 hertz frequency, dealing with the mind and how to adapt and have the proper mindset, awakening the mind. So for the subconscious mind to take over, and you can actually hypnotize yourself to become successful and attract things into your life to manifest what you want, what you desire. And no matter what it is, you can have whatever you want. But there's certain techniques, there's scientific proof and evidence of this for your brain to can take over your subconscious mind, and you can start doing things automatically. Many times, a lot of it has to do with repetition. It's, through training and repetition of the mind, doing things repetitiously over and over again. Meditations, the 432 hertz frequency. I went up to the 900 hertz frequencies, but then I started feeling sick after about a month of doing it constantly. So I stopped. That's like the heavenly realm. So now I just basically find comfort with the 432 hertz frequency. So I recommend that. Binaural beats, all the top meditation have the binaural beats and the hertz frequencies now to help people be more successful without the feelings of being held back or negative thoughts. Like I listen to the Manifesting Melodies tracks over and over again because I'm programming my mind to think properly. I no longer feel uncomfortable in public places like I used to before I got into this material. It's easier for me to get through the day, and it's easier to stay positive and not have those negative thoughts like or feelings like something's wrong. You know, it makes you feel good. It makes you, I mean, it's not perfect, but you know, you can, after doing it for so long, to build a habit of doing it. So you build a habit of doing this, and it really helps. Yeah, check it out. Get some details about it. Ones I'm doing is the billionaire brainwave. Yeah, the genius wave developed by NASA, and the CIA is involved with this, doing experiments that affects us. So you can get that, and it was released to the public, so it's all beneficial. There's scientific evidence. So look that up, do research. You may want to get it for yourself. I know it's helped me, and it's supposed to be the best. The reality of life, difficult people, and hard moments. Part of the struggle is not just circumstances, it is people. Not everyone will treat you fairly. Not everyone will understand your journey. Not everyone will support your dreams. But one of the most powerful realizations in life is this: you cannot control other people, but you can always control your response. The strongest individuals in history mastered this simple principle. They refused to allow negativity to determine the direction of their life. Instead, they focus on their purpose, their growth, their faith, their discipline, their future. When we lose people we love, one of the hardest experiences in life is loss. Parents, friends, partners, pets who loved us unconditionally. Grief is real. Science confirms that emotional loss activates many of the same neurological pathways as physical pain. But grief also carries something extraordinary: love that does not disappear. Every memory, every lesson, every moment shared, those things become part of who you are. And in a very real way, the people we lose continue living through the lives we build afterward. The power of purpose. When life becomes difficult, one question changes everything. What purpose can I still fulfill today? Purpose does not require perfection. Purpose simply requires movement forward. It may be helping your child grow, building a business, improving your health, learning something new, sharing knowledge with others, creating something meaningful. Even small steps activate the brain's reward system, restoring motivation and clarity. Most successful people in history did not avoid hardship. They simply refused to stop moving forward. The daily practice of strength. Resilience is not one decision. It is a daily practice. Some of the most effective evidence-based habits include mental clarity. Take time each day for quiet reflection, prayer, or meditation. Learning and growth. Feed your mind with knowledge that improves your future. Physical movement. Exercise improves mood, cognition, and emotional stability. Gratitude. Even small gratitude practices significantly improve mental health. Connection. Human beings thrive when we support and encourage each other. These practices are not small. They are biological upgrades for the human mind and body. The story of humanity is not one of defeat. It is a story of extraordinary perseverance. When everything feels impossible, remember this truth. You do not need to solve your entire life today. You only need to take one step forward. One positive thought, one healthy choice, one act of kindness, one moment of courage. Small actions compound over time, and those small steps eventually become a completely new life. The mindset of the strongest people. The individuals who thrive through the hardest seasons share a powerful mindset. They understand that temporary hardship does not define permanent destiny. They believe that growth is always possible. Strength can be built. Wisdom comes through experience. Every new day carries new opportunity. And most importantly, they refuse to give up on themselves. The final message. If you are facing a difficult season right now, remember this. You have already survived every challenge life has placed in front of you so far. Your strength is real. Your future is still unwritten. Your story is still unfolding. And the world may one day benefit from the wisdom you gained by refusing to quit. Keep going. Because sometimes the people who feel the most broken today become the ones who bring the most light to the world tomorrow. If this message helped you, share it with someone who might need encouragement today. The smallest message of hope can change someone's entire day. Real peace.